Hi, I'm Jared, and this is the Introduction to Startup Operations and Technology, where we'll learn about the basic tools that will change the way you work. A quick background on me: I'm best known for my career mistakes. I've made every career mistake possible. I actually even created a course on career confusion based on my 15 years or so in that state to try to help people avoid the same mistakes I made. I started my career in finance and law. I then found startups and technology. I worked at Kickstarter and Teachers Pay Teachers. I founded some companies and worked with a few others. One consistent theme across all of my experiences is the power of efficient operations and technology in making your business run more smoothly and in advancing your career. The tools that we're going to learn in this course are massively, massively valuable, and they're not massively complicated. We'll get into more detail on that. But without that much work and that much time, you can get very good at some really powerful tools. I also blog at opsmba.com where you can find lots of writing on operations and technology also. As I was saying, this course can give you huge return on how your company runs, on how your career goes. The knowledge you'll learn is just massively valuable. It's indispensable. I know that technology isn't as prevalent as it should be in people's skill sets. I've worked at a few different companies. I've taught these tech courses at most of those companies. And a lot of the stuff that seems pretty basic is it's just not a common skill. So if you do pick these things up, it will have a massive impact on you and your career path. People will see what you can do and you'll think that they're overreacting, but it's even these small things can save you tons of time and give you efficiency, and it'll just make you a star at work. It'll seem like magic, but it's not. It's very basic stuff. And it's minimal investment. It doesn't take a huge commitment. It's a little operations, a little technology. It's all pretty straightforward. One way to think about what we're doing is building internal tools, whether it's a process or a checklist, or even if it involves scripts, which we'll get into those a little bit. Those are the more advanced part of the course. Most of the course will be much more straightforward and simple, but we'll get into a little bit of scripting stuff that with not much expertise, you can actually do yourself. But that's what you're doing. You are building internal tools for yourself and for your team with a lot of the skills that you'll learn in this course. Here's a list of some of the things we'll do in this course. We'll learn a lot about the Google Suite, Drive and Dropbox, Backup and Sync, Docs, Sheets, Forms, Calendar, Gmail. All of those, you probably use them already, but with some simple tips, you can take them to the next level. Really small things can make you way more productive and way more powerful in those tools. We'll learn about Zapier, which is a way to connect different software together, how to work with PDFs. As I said, some basic coding, not a lot, but a little bit that'll make it still really powerful things with just a little bit. Some productivity tips, 1Password, QuickTime, and Trello. Those are the basic ones. There's a lot of other ones, but just going through this course will give you a good introduction to those, which will change the way you think about these things. It'll change the way you think about technology and the internet, and even your own skills and empowerment. Related to that, one of the biggest things you'll take away from this course is actually a mindset. You're not going to memorize every single thing we go through, but you will change the way you see these things. You'll think about things differently. Next time you're trying to do a manual process that's error prone, you'll think about, can I do this differently? Can I automate it? Can I use software to do this? Can I have a process or checklist to make this better? That is the main takeaway from this course, is the mindset. You'll definitely leave with a lot of new skills, but that mindset is indispensable. That will change the way you think and change the way you work. Everything's in the course outline, so you can follow along. It's actually live. You can play with it right now. It takes you through everything we'll learn. You can always refer back to it. This is where we will run the course from, though. So follow along as we go and open it up whenever you want, if you want to look ahead or look back or move around. Just some quick examples of the power that will come from what you do in the course. It's things like documented, efficient, repeatable, quick processes. It's building spreadsheets where you'll dump in data once, and then the analysis will just happen for you. It's data entry systems that will make sure the data goes in accurately and quickly. It's some automation scripts or automation software that will do the work for you. And it's some more advanced things with buttons and other shortcuts and automations that will save you time with a very little bit of front-end work. It will save you minutes and hours and even days and weeks and months over time. Let's get started. You can check out the course outline here, and we'll start going through it now.